Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is excited and happy as I am. It is now 12 o'clock on the dot. On the dot, it is 12 o'clock now. So it is noon. The sun is at the highest point in the sky. Right. Yes. Yes. So it's 12 o'clock. And I hope everyone is ready. I hope everyone is excited. I hope everyone is fine. I hope everyone is ready for the wonderful lesson that we're about to have. I hope everyone is going to enjoy the lesson that we're going to have. And I hope that we were going to have fun. Right. So, yeah, I've been contacted on Twitter now. I just saw that I got a message on Twitter. I got a couple messages from some of your parents and your brothers and sisters about the help that you guys need. I will attend to them today after the lesson so that we can work together and see how it can happen. So if anybody else needs such help, please do contact me as I've been contacted right now on Twitter, and I will ensure that I respond, and I will also ensure that I help you guys as much as possible, because I don't want to leave you guys in the dark. It is not good that we're here, resources are here, everything is here, and that we cannot do as much as we can to ensure that you guys pass and enjoy and also get more help. So I am going to respond to it. I have received the message. I just wanted to use also the class. I wanted to use the class to confirm that I have been receiving messages on Twitter. I just wanted to say that I've been receiving the messages on Twitter about some of the problems that you guys are having as learners. I will not say which other problems are, but we will deal with them case by case. We will ensure that you guys get helped as much as possible so that you know that you are able to learn and grow as learners. Also, another thing, guys, I'm going to tell you, and as I've always been telling you, please read. Please, please, please read. The best way to learn how to speak English, how to write in English, how to even think in English, if there's such a term, is to read. Please, please, please read. Read. Read books, read stories, read whatever you can find. Whatever you can find, please read, guys. It's very important that you guys read. It's very important that you guys actually find yourself writing, what can I say? Um, Reading and writing about the stories that you read. What did you like about the story? What don't you like about the story? It helps you as much as possible. So please, 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 please read. But that is fine. My name is Chipono Solongwe. And yeah, let us start the lesson, guys. Let us start the lesson. Let us start the lesson. Let us skip that part. Let us come here. So now I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes. I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes to quickly get whatever resources that you need, to quickly get whatever you need. 3 minutes to quickly get whatever you need, and then we start the lesson. So you have 3-4 minutes to get whatever you need, and then we start the lesson. We start the lesson. Today, we're going to be talking about wolves. Yes, that's a very beautiful picture of a wolf. Yes. So today we're going to be talking about wolves. Wolves. So please, you have 3 minutes now to get whatever you need for the lesson. Whatever that you see that you need for the lesson, please get it. But today, what we're going to be talking about is wolves. We're going to be talking about wolves. So you have 3 minutes to get ready. To get ready. You have 3 minutes to get ready. We're talking about wolves today. Wolves. We're talking about wolves today. So please switch off your videos, guys. Please do switch off your videos. Please do switch off your videos. Today, the lesson is about wolves. So get pens, paper, pencils, whatever you need. Today's lesson is about wolves. Today's lesson is about wolves. Today's lesson is about wolves. So please switch off your video and let us focus on the lesson. Today's lesson is about wolves. Wolves, 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 wolves. Today's lesson is about wolves. We have 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. Please switch off your videos, guys, please. I do not want to see. The only video you must see or I must see is myself. So please switch off your video. The only person I must see is myself. So please switch off your videos. But today we're going to be talking about wolves. You have 30 seconds left. No wolves, wolves. We used to you know, growing up. So what we used to do, because on cartoons, we'd see that wolves howl when there's a full moon, which is true. They do howl when there's a full moon. So when we'd see a full moon, we'd go, ow, ow, the whole the whole way up and down would make those noises with my friends. Yeah, so that's what made me actually think about the lesson, was when I literally heard a boy who stays in our street late at night starting to make sounds of wolves. And I know, you know what, let's talk about wolves one day. We should have a lesson about wolves. So it's today. So I hope that everyone has everything they need ready. Let us start, guys. Wolves. Now, a wolf is it's a large wild animal, right? A large wild animal that is related to dogs and lives and hunts in groups. These groups are called in packs. So a wolf, right, is a wild animal. Now, what is a wild animal? So you've got two types of animals. In all animals that stay in the wild, that means outside in the forest, in the mountains, in the jungle, in the veld, like the Kruger National Park, are called wild animals. Then all animals such as dogs, cats, who stay within our homes are called domestic animals. Domestic animals. So you have wild animals and then you've got domestic animals. Sometimes wild animals are treated like domestic animals. Like there's some celebrities, like if you guys know the a well-known boxer named Mike Tyson, he has a tiger. So sometimes certain wild animals are treated like domestic animals. But if an animal originally stays in the wild, like your wolves and your elephants and whatever, outside in the veld, in the forest, all of those places, those are called wild animals. Then the ones that stay in the house with us are called domestic animals. But now, the groups, like remember we have a school of fish, a pod of whales. So a group of wolves, a full group of wolves is called a pack, right? It's called a pack of wolves. So when you see them, you'll be like, there's a pack of wolves, right? A pack of wolves, right? Then, howling is a way for wolves to talk to each other. So when a wolf goes, oh, and makes all of those noises, it's how they talk to each other. Like how I'm speaking to you now, it's how wolves are. They howl when they speak. And now wolves are found in North America, Asia, and Europe. Basically, North America, Asia, and Europe. That's why in Africa as a whole, you don't really find wolves. And wolves, naturally, if you're not careful, wolves do look like dogs. That's why they say they're related to dogs. But they're wild animals that stay basically in the wild, and they stay in North America, Asia, and Europe. Right. So wolves stay in the type, remember a habitat. Now, an animal's habitat, when you speak about a habitat, is where you stay. Like, for example, here in my home, it's my habitat. It's where I stay. That's the animal habitat. So when they speak about a habitat, an animal habitat is the type of place where the animal lives. Wolves can live in all different habitats, including deserts, open places with grass, forests, cold areas with only a few plants because it's cold. So they can stay in deserts, your velds, your forests, and your cold areas. That's why you find them in a lot of them. You find that in movies where they're in mountains where it's very cold and icy with a few vegetation. But wolves eat meat, right? Wolves eat other animals like deers, like anything that has meat on it. That's why they're called carnivores. When you're a carnivore, you eat meat. You eat meat. A herbivore eats vegetation and plants and stuff like an elephant is a herbivore. But wolves are carnivores because they eat meat, flesh. They eat flesh. So that's why if you can look at the teeth of a wolf, you see that they've got very long canines, like what we'd call canines. They're very long teeth. That's for them to be able to rip into the meat and eat it. So those are wolves. So right now, I'm going to give you guys, sorry, I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes to write all of this down. I'm going to give you guys a proper 5 minutes to write this down. 5 minutes to write this down. So important to note, a wolf is a large animal that is related to dogs and hunts in packs. Those packs and hunts in groups called packs. They called packs. When a group of them, it's called a pack. When they howl, howling is how they speak to each other. A habitat is where an animal lives. So a wolf's habitat is deserts, open places with grass, forests, and cold areas. And wolves are carnivores, so they eat meat. Wolves are carnivores, so they eat meat. So you have 5 minutes to write that down. All of this down. You have 5 minutes to write all of that down. You have 5 minutes to write all of that down. 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes to write all of it down. 5 minutes. I just switched off my video not to distract you guys, but you have 5 minutes to write all of it down. Your time is 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes. 2 minutes to left to write all of this down. When you're done, please tell me in the chat. If you need more time, please tell me in the chat so I can know, should I slow down? Should I go faster? What should I do? So please tell me in the chat when you are done or you need more time, please do tell me in the chat. Please do tell me in the chat. So when you are done or need more time, please do tell me in the chat. Please switch off your videos. Please switch off your videos. Please switch off your videos. But I need you guys to ensure that you tell me, do you need more time? Do you need, what do you actually need? Do you need more time whatsoever so that I can help you more? So I can help you more as much as possible. So please, much as possible, please tell me if you need more help or whatsoever so that we can I can know to say, no, sir, can you just give me 10 more minutes, 5 more minutes? If you can just tell me that, it would be awesome. It would be awesome. So please, 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 please tell me if you need more time in the chat. But you have about a minute left. You have about a minute left. You've got a minute left. You have about a minute left. I'll give you guys, let me put on my timer. I'll give you guys 2 more minutes to write. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes to write so that we can go into the reading part, the discussion part, and then we'll be done. 2 more minutes to write down, guys. Please write down. If you are done, tell me in the chat. All right. Dimpo says that she needs more time. I'll give you guys more time. So I've given you guys 2 more minutes. I'll make it, all right. Let me make it a fair 3 minutes. 3 more minutes to write down. 3 more minutes to write down. I'll give you guys 3 more minutes to write down. 3 minutes to write down. All right. This is my problem now. My timer is giving me a problem. Okay, then we'll use the time. So at 21 minutes past 12, it's when I'll tell you guys that time is up. All right. No, now it's working. It's working. There we go. Giving you guys 3 more minutes to write it down. Please tell me in the chat if you're done or need more time. If you need more time, if you're done, please tell me in the chat before we go into our reading. But we'll quickly go into our reading, and then after our reading, then we answer questions about our reading, and then we are done. Then we are completed. So please, 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 please write as quick as possible, guys. Write as quick as possible. What I will do is, for the homework, my email address, I checked it again. It's perfect. So for numeracy as well, all the homework, please send it to my email address. And guys, please write down my email address because it's very important for our lessons, so that I can get to know how far you guys and where can we help and what more can we do. So please, 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 please do that. But if you're done, please tell me in the chat that you're done. Then I can know that we are finished, that I can go into the next part. But I've given you guys 3 more minutes to write. You've got about a minute left, guys. Please write quick as possible so that we can work together properly. Please write as quick as possible. As quick as possible. As quick as possible. Please write as quick as possible. Please write as quick as possible. Please write. I'm checking the timer. We've got about a minute left. About a minute left. So please write as quick as possible. As quick as possible. Please, guys, write as quick as possible. Please write as quick as possible. You've got a minute left, 1 minute left. One minute left. Ten seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. So let's go into our reading. But first things first, I want to get, you guys must write down questions. These questions quickly. I'll give you guys 3 minutes to write down the questions quickly. Write down these questions quickly. Then we go into our reading. Write down these questions quickly so we can go into our reading where you guys will answer the questions and then we move on like that. So write down these questions quickly. Write down the questions quickly as possible. You have 2 minutes left. Just write down. Why was Will fed up? All of these questions. Write down the questions quickly. What was his idea about finding food? Why did Will run away? Write these questions quickly. Why was Will fed up? What was his idea about finding food? Why did Will run away? Why was Will fed up? What was his idea about finding food? Why did Will run away? Please write down these questions quickly. Write down the questions quickly. As quick as possible. As quick as possible. Write down the questions quickly. Why was Will fed up? What was his idea about finding food? Why did Will run away? Recite the questions quickly. The 3 questions. Why was Will fed up? What was his idea about finding food? Why did he run away? Please write down these questions. You have 1 minute left. You have 1 minute left. Why was Will fed up? What was his idea about finding food? Please write these questions quickly. Why was Will fed up? What was his idea about finding food? Why did Will run away? You've got 1 minute left. 1 full minute left. You've got 1 minute left. 1 minute left. You have 1 full minute left. You've got 1 minute left. One full minute left. 1 minute left. One minute left. Thirty seconds remaining to write down these questions. To write down these questions. To write down the questions. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right. Will the wolf. Will the wolf. I read it once. I read it twice. We read it the third time. I give you time to answer the questions. Then we go directly to the homework. Will was fed up. All he wanted was, Will was fed up. All he wanted was to do things his way. He did. Why did all the wolves have to do everything together anyway? They ate together, played together, slept together, walked together, everywhere, every day. It was exhausting. Will was growing up. He could do things. He could do things himself now, and he had some pretty good ideas too. But his mom wouldn't let him try his ideas by himself. Will didn't get it. One day, the pack, a group of wolves, the pack, let me get this rather. The pack was walking through the woods. Will had an idea that there was food down a path, but the pack didn't want to go that way. Finally, Will said, "Why do we need a pack anyway? I'm going down that path and I have plenty to eat. I don't need you guys." The pack did not approve. They said, "Well, you can try going off on your own, but we need to work together in our pack. Packs help us survive." Will didn't believe them. He ran off on his own. He ran for miles. He started to get tired, and it was getting dark. Usually the pack would all find a spot together to sleep, but Will had no pack now. He decided to find a cave. When he settled down to sleep, uh, sleep Will, though sleeping would be much easier with my pack around me. If something comes, I'd have to I had uh, I'd have them to protect me. He barely slept that night. In the morning, he decided to go back. Will hoped he could find his pack again. He ran back where they had last been. Let's start again. Will was fed up. All he wanted was to do things his way. Why do all wolves have to do everything together anyway? They ate together, played together, slept together, walked together, everywhere, every day. It was exhausting. Will was growing up. He could do things himself now and had some pretty good ideas too. But his mom wouldn't let him try ideas by himself. Will didn't get it. One day the pack was walking through the woods. Will had an idea that there was food down a path, but the pack didn't want to go that way. Finally, Will said, why do we need a pack anyway? I'm going down that path and I have plenty to eat. I don't need you guys. The pack did not approve. They said, Will, you can try going off on your own, but we need to work together in our pack. Packs help us survive. Will didn't believe them. He ran off on his own. He ran for miles. He started to get tired and it was getting dark. Usually the pack would all find a spot together to sleep. But Will had no pack now. He decided to find a cave. When he settled down to sleep, Will, though, sleep, sleeping would be much easier with my pack all around me. If something comes, I would have them to protect me. He barely slept that night. In the morning, he decided to go back. Will hoped he could find his pack again. He ran where they last been together. You have 5 minutes, or let's say 4 minutes, to answer the three questions earlier on. Why was Will fed up? What was his idea about finding food? Why did Will run away? Why was Will fed up? What was his idea about finding food? Why did Will run away? You have 5 minutes to answer those questions. Then uh, we do the corrections and then I show you the homework. Then we're done. So you have 5 minutes to answer the questions that I showed you now. You have 5 minutes to answer the questions. Then we do the answers. After the answers, then we go to the homework. Then we go to the homework. 5 minutes. So at 12:38, about 12:38, you must be done. You have 5 minutes to answer the question. Why was Will fed up? What was his idea about finding food? Why did Will run away? Three questions. Why was Will fed up? What was his idea about finding food? Why did Will run away? Please switch off your videos. Thank you. Answer the 3 questions. You have 1 minute left. 1 minute left. If you are done, you can tell me in the chat that you're done. If you're done, you can tell me in the chat that you're done. If you're done, you can tell me in the chat if you're done. If you're done, you can tell me in the chat that you're done. I showed you questions earlier on that I said you must write down. So we're answering these questions now. I've sent a message with my email address. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who has the answer for number 1? Who has my answer for number 1? Answer for number 1. Who has my answer for number 1? Hello.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And how are you, sir?
I'm good. Can I have my answer for number 1? Why was Will fed up?
Will was fed up because he wanted to do things himself.
Awesome. 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 Beautiful. Anyone else? I need question number 2. Question number 2. Answer for question number 2. Number 2. Number 2. Number 2. Number 2. Number 2. The second one. Hello. 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 Not working. Fine. Question number 2. The second one. The second one. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm good. Can I have the answer for question number 2?
He wanted to go the other path that the pack didn't decide to go.
Oh, okay. Awesome. So he wanted to go by the path to get food. He thought that there was a path not to get food, but he thought he wanted to go down the path to get some food. That was the idea. Thank you for that amazing answer. Right. The last question. Who can answer for me? The last question. The last question. The last one. The last one. I've been passing one here. Hello. 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 All right. I think it's not working. It's fine. Last one. 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 Like last round. I need someone with an answer for the last question. Anybody. All right. Hello.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
Fine, thanks. And how are you?
I'm good. Give me the answer for the last one. The last question. Why did you run away?
Of
Being with the pack.
He was tired of being with the pack.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. Right. Guys, your answers are beautiful. Your answers are beautiful. I couldn't answer them perfectly. Right. More perfectly. First one, he wanted to do things on his own. Second one, he saw food by a path. Third one, because Will, let me explain this. Because Will was a wolf that always wanted to do things on his own. You know, when you're growing up, sometimes you think that you don't really need your family or anyone. So Will had that idea to say, no, I don't need anybody, so I can do things on my own. And since I can do things on my own, it's fine. You understand? But that's okay. Let us go to the homework so you guys can write quickly for the last 4 minutes. Are there any questions about the entire lesson today? So here is your homework. What you're going to do, you're going to write 4 sentences about the wolf. Remember that earlier on, I gave you guys information about the wolf. So you guys can also go find your own information about the wolf and then write about it. And then you can draw it and then you send it to me on my email address. So are there any questions about today's lesson at all? Please ask now or forever hold your peace. Right. That's for today. Are there any questions? Does anybody have questions about today's lesson? Yes, because all I need you guys to do is to write 4 sentences, 4 simple sentences. Sentence number 1, or you can write, the wolf is found in Europe, in cold places. You know, this is the homework. So you can quickly write down the homework. All I need is 4 sentences, and then for you to draw the wolf and send it to my email address. That's all I need you guys to do. You have 3 minutes left to write it down, the homework. So write it down quickly. Quickly. So yeah. So all I need to ask now, all I'm asking now is for questions. Are there anyone with questions? Anyone with questions about today's lesson? Anyone with questions? Questions going once. Questions going twice. No questions at all. All right. Questions closed. So yeah. So yeah, that's all I need you guys to do, and then send it to my email address. Please send it to me, and then we'll be done. Then I think we're done for the day. Yeah, with the last few minutes, I'll just like to tell you guys again, thank you for attending the lessons. Thank you for being super students. Thank you for being amazing students. Thank you for being guys that are always attending. And thank you for guys for being people who love their futures. You know, it's good that you always love your future and you do what you can do for you to have an amazing future. So thank you guys so much. And just know that I love you all with all my heart. With that being said, you have 1 minute left to you to write the homework down. You just write 4 sentences. You draw a picture of the wolf. You send it to my email address. You're done with literacy. In numeracy, this is where you also send the homework for numeracy. But just know that I do love you guys with all my heart. I do love you guys with all my heart. So since that has been said, yes, remember you have homework for literacy and numeracy. If you did not get anything from the lesson or you're not sure, remember that the video will be posted on YouTube, and you can contact me via email if you want me to repeat the homework to you. Any of the homework, if you want me to repeat it, you can send me an email quickly. The very same email address you see there, I can send you both homeworks for literacy and numeracy. And with that being said, guys, you are amazing people, you're amazing students. I love you all, and it's bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.